Hey everybody, Brett from AstartesGaming here, back with a brand new series on the newly released Dragon's Dogma Dark Arisen. So if you've never heard of Dragon's Dogma, this was essentially Capcom's answer to Dark Souls. And it plays very similar to, the best comparison I've heard is that it plays very similar to like a hybrid between Dark Souls and Shadow of the Colossus. And it's a really fun game. I have this for the PS3. And it's one of my favorite games that I own for the PS3. When I saw that it was coming out for PC, I was super excited. I knew immediately I was going to be doing a series on this. Hopefully you guys are as amped up for it as I am. I don't want to talk too much about this, other than I will mention that this is a port for the PC. They went back and sort of modified the console versions to fit the PC. I'm not going to go into too much detail about how they changed it, but if you want to see that, Total Biscuit did a very good video in his port report series about it, and it seems to be a very well done port from what I can tell. I'm also going to be playing this on a Logitech controller because I have obviously experienced this already on the PlayStation 3, and so I'm used to the controller layout for this game. While you can play it with mouse and keyboard, and they've done a pretty decent job in balancing those controls, I still prefer the controller for this game, unless, of course, if you're doing ranged combat, if you favor like the archer classes, you may favor the mouse a little bit because it's easier to aim, or at least quicker to aim with the mouse rather than the analog sticks. But I'm going to use the controller for this because I love me some sword and board. So let's go ahead and dive into the main menu. I'm going to do a new game. There is a hard mode. I'm not going to be touching it. I'm just playing the standard difficulty, which is the highest available to me now, other than hard mode. And there is an easy mode if you have a hard time with this game, but I find it to be fairly forgiving for the most part. It's not as difficult as Dark Souls, but it is challenging. So let's go ahead and dive in. Okay, so here we are in the tutorial level. This game is third person. It does not have a first-person option. So you walk around, obviously, with the left stick. You can rotate the camera freely with the right. Let's see. It wants me to equip a lantern, so we're going to open up the menu. I hit the wrong button. There we go. Curatives are your potions and whatnot. We'll get rid of these new things here. Hopefully the gamepad isn't too loud. Let's... you do have to supply this with oil, by the way, as you can see here. Let's use that. So he'll throw it on. And let's see. Okay, it's going to show me the controls. That works out pretty well. So I've got my light attack, heavy attack. We can sheathe my weapon there. Grab stuff with that one. And we can jump. Okay. Let's see. How do I block? Okay, left trigger is going to block.
We near our journey's end, the final station of our long struggle.
That voice is very familiar. Not just because I've played this game, but I think he does, the voice actor does some voices for Skyrim too. So this is going to get us right into the thick of things. That wants me to do that. I'll do that to get rid of it. Uh-oh. Wow. Okay, I'm pressing left trigger. There we go. So he's challenging me. We're not going to get to fight him. We're going to get to fight something pretty big, though. These guys can't be looted. I'll get more into how the follower system works in just a bit. Okay, he's going to lead me through here. Oh, we got some goblins. So our first combat. How do I sprint? Okay, so pressing in the left stick is going to allow me to sprint. I'm not sure why this game feels like it's in slow-mo. But as you see there, he's actually going to grab people and hold them for me during opportune moments. So I'm going to stab him with a heavy attack and run him through. But they will do several things to help you out. And during the actual gameplay, you're going to have a party of 3 pawns and then yourself. And I say pawns rather than companions or followers for a reason, but I'll get into that later.
Go and touch that stone.
He wants me to touch this stone. It's a very interesting looking stone. This is going to summon the pawns. The way pawns work, and I don't think we're going to get to actually choose some right now. I think it's just going to give me some. But the pawns are basically followers that are summoned from another realm through these rift stones. And they are creations of other players and of your own. Wow, that is a really revealing outfit she's got on there.
Our kind is ever ready to fight by the grace
Yeah.
of your guide.
So basically they're just around to do what you say. The game allows you to create 1 pawn for yourself, and then the other 2 you summon from other people who have created pawns as well. And so with that in mind, definitely if any of you guys are going to pick up this game and play it along with me, definitely let me know what your pawns' names are and stuff, and I'll try to show as many pawns off as I can. I don't know why it slows down so much during combat. I need to look into that, because it feels like I'm playing it in slow motion, and I don't like that. Okay, run him through. Oh, whoops. Somebody hit me with a barrel. There we go. Got him.
The whole of the vanguard has been slaughtered.
Oh, we got more people down here. Oh wow, he jumped right over me. Let's deal with him. He's pretty well armored. The little guys are fairly easy to deal with. Who am I smacking in the face right now? Oh, I got both of them. Okay, there we go. I need to block more. Blocking will be more important as we go on. Right now, this is pretty much a cakewalk. But yeah, blocking does become very important. It's going to use up your stamina, though.
Close by, Arisen. Stay ever ready as we advance.
Let's kind of dash up here. Yeah, I don't know why it feels like I'm in slow-mo. I'm going to have to tweak some of the visual settings. But I'll do that after this tutorial. Here we go. And this is where the game really shines. Oh, we got more goblins up ahead. The game shines in its boss combat. Oh, we got some allies in here. So, you may have noticed that I said that this game has some comparisons to Shadow of the Colossus, and you'll see why very shortly. You can actually climb on the larger creatures, and it makes things very interesting when you're fighting, you know, giant cyclops monsters and things like that.
The worm must be made to settle this.
Oh, harpies. Harpies and goblins are the trash mobs of this game. Oh, I got it right in the face. It didn't do enough, though. Harpies are really weak to fire, and so the best way to deal with them is once you get the sword. If you're playing a character that uses a sword, there's a sword that has like a flaming blade. That is by far the best way to deal with them, because you can pretty much one-shot them all the time. We got goblins down there. Am I gonna have to fight them? Looks like I am. Curious what's over here first, though. Oh, almost didn't make that. Let's grab this, and I'm gonna throw it. Probably not far enough. That's okay. I'll grab this one, and I'm gonna dump it on one of these guys. That was the plan, dude. It's not nearly far enough. Come on, get him, get him, get him. Oh, I was hoping to finish him off with that combo. So this is the fighter class, basically, what I'm playing right now. You don't get to choose your class for this tutorial. You play as the fighter no matter what. but when you start the actual game with your character, you do get to choose your class, and there are several to choose from. Initially, though, I think you only have like 3 choices. Basically, you have the warrior, which is the fighter class in this case. You have the rogue, which I don't know that you get a bow. You might get a bow, but you get like 2 daggers. And so the rogue class is based on fast combos and evasion rather than the fighter being, you know, based on more methodical attacks and blocking with the shield. And the third option is the mage. I don't know what the particular mage is called. I'll have to look at it or show you guys when we get there. But he is basically, I think you start out as more of like a healing, like a white mage. So basically like a healer slash buff bot, sort of like what Morgana is right here. She's the one giving us the glowing swords and shields.
I have it.
Okay, so where do we need to head? Oh, another harpy. You can actually jump attack and like jump grab, I think. Yeah, I think you can jump grab. So once they're down, you basically want to keep them down, because that's the easiest way to deal with flying creatures. With the bigger flying creatures, the best way to deal with them is to climb aboard and hack at their wings while they're flying around. But as you climb on the larger creatures, you are going to lose stamina pretty quickly, and so you need to be careful with that, especially when you're well up into the air. Okay, let's go see. Oh, whoops, there's still one alive. I thought that was my sign that we were all clear. I'm too far away. But yeah, so the pawns in this game are extremely useful, but they can be a little bit annoying, as we'll find out, I'm sure. But they will offer you advice, especially, this is a really cool system, by the way. If, say, I decide to use a pawn that has been through the mission I'm about to do with somebody else, they will actually offer advice on that mission, which I think is really, really cool. Can I get some of this health?
I shall restore your health.
The worm awaits.
There it is. Okay.
I should be proud to guide you.
Yeah, what is with this, like, slow-mo? Hang on, we gotta do something about this.
We'd hidden away here for fear of the beasts all around.
Arisen. Stay ever ready as we advance.
Yeah, I don't know what this, like, slow-mo is all about.
But with you, sir, we have a chance.
Because it's fairly smooth. It's not like it's lagging.
Have a look.
It's just dropping.
Arisen! This way, sir!
Well, I can't tell if it's
We
dropping
cannot
frames, to
suffer
be
the worm
honest.
to work any
It
further
just
with
seems
us.
like a really slow frame rate. And I think this is where we're gonna fight the
Our army is
big guy.
routed. It is plain truth.
No? Maybe through here?
Beyond that ground.
Uh-oh. So here we go. Oh, wow. Not the best way to go. Not the best way to go at all. So yeah, this is the kind of thing you can expect from a lot of the fights in this game, is very large monsters that you can climb aboard and attack. I'm actually going to go for the back here. Oh, I totally whiffed on that. So I'm going to get up here, climb up on this. And I want to deal with the snake on his, well, the snake tail first. I should have jumped and climbed. Come on, get up. Oh, I almost got him. Come on, climb. The more they move, the harder it is to climb. Did they already deal with the goat? Oh no, she was casting a spell. Come on, get on there. It can be very hard to control the character when he's on one of these monsters, but yeah, you basically want to get on them and hack away at their weak spots, and it'll take a while for you to learn what the weak spots are. Oh, I ran out of stamina. Where am I? Oh, shoot. Somebody come get me up. Oh, his roar knocked me back. Come on. There it is. So if you press these, you can see I have other abilities, but I'm probably not going to use them much because I don't know what they are. When you're, you know, playing the actual story, you can... Oh, wow. Did he get me or did I get him? I think I got him. Oops, I didn't mean to let go. But when you're playing the actual story, you obviously can set those however you like. And so I'll be making extensive use of them when I get there. But for now, I don't really know what the abilities are and what their key bindings are, so I'm probably going to leave them alone. For now, I'm just going to hack away at his tail here, because the snake is pretty dangerous. Oh, am I out of... No. I got... Cool, we got the snake. So they're going to go for the goat now. I need to jump up on him. Oh, we knocked him down, even better. Come on, you got it, you got it. Give him a heavy attack. Yeah, I don't want to waste too much effort on the lion right now. The lion's the toughest part. Grab, grab, grab. Okay, come on. Come on. Oh, shoot. No, don't roll over me. Okay, we can let go. Oh, I got him. Got him, got him, got him. Grab on while he's down. Okay, I got the goat. Goat's down. I forget what this beast is called. It's not a... I want to say it's a homunculus. They use the name in, uh-oh, he's gonna jump at me. Oh, never mind. They use the name in Full Metal Alchemist, and I think that's what this thing is. But I might be totally wrong. No, I think it's actually a different name that they use for that. I can't remember what it's called. I don't remember. I'll have to look it up. But they take the name from a creature from Greek mythology, and this is essentially this game's representation of that creature. Come on. At least I have a flaming sword now. It doesn't seem to be doing a lot for me, though. Yikes. He just wrecked me right there. He's almost done, though. We've got 2 health bars down. But he's going just berserk now. Let's see. What else do I have? Symbol attack. Okay, so I can smack him with my shield. That's also a shield hit. Maybe that'll stun him? Did some damage, not a ton. What do we have here? Hindsight slash. Okay, so that stabs. Oh, he winds up and it attacks. Skyward slash. That would have been helpful for the harpies. Okay, so none of those are particularly great. They're just sort of situational abilities. Shield summons. Okay, that's like a taunt. Oh, and his roar knocked me down there. So I'm just gonna hit him in the face. That's his weak spot, I assume. Come on. Yeah, I blocked just in time there. Smack him in the face with my shield. Yikes. Come on. But yeah, definitely want to make use of your shield, especially if you're playing a warrior-type character. I guess while we're finishing this fight, because it's going to be a lot of me just slashing away at his head, I'll explain the different classes. And so, as I was saying before, there's 3 that you start out as. But once you have played through the game a little bit and you've got yourself to a decent level, it'll allow you to change your class. And from there... Okay, we got him. From there, you can combine the classes in certain ways, and so you get like more specialized warriors that carry 2-handed weapons rather than shields. You have like rangers that combine a little bit of the fighter with a little bit of the rogue. You have warlocks that are basically DPS mages that can't heal anymore, but they can fire out a bunch of abilities.
Now choose, flee, or step forward. Take hold of what lies beyond. Claim mastery over the eternal ring.
Right, so here we are in character creation. Obviously, I'm going to go with a male character. And for my name, I'm going to use my name, my real name. And let's see, I have to confirm that. Oh, I have to hit start. And my moniker, okay. So for people with parental controls, you basically have a name that the game knows is clean. So if you have parental controls on, you see this name. Let's see if they have my name on here. Boots. You can name your character Boots. They got Brett with one T. It's close enough. So build. Let's start with him, I guess. I'm gonna be a little bit taller, but we'll start there. Voice. I like type 3. I'll go through them real quickly for you guys though. So there's high-pitched voices if you want to make like a little dwarf or like gremlin character or like a teenager maybe. I like type 3 though. I'm going to make more detailed edits though because I want to change what he looks like. So let's see. By the way, if you don't choose that option, it takes you out of character creation, so make sure you choose that option before you do anything else because you don't want to end up with the generic character you see right here. Okay, so preset faces. That actually looks a little bit like me. The nose, sort of. So I might go with that, and then tweak from there. Hairstyle, I don't like that one at all. Let's start at the top here, and we'll go through them all for you guys real quickly. So that's the one we saw just a second ago. There's a lot of different long hair options, because this is a medieval setting after all. There's some kind of anime looking hair too. That's not too bad. These are obviously female hairstyles, but it is nice that they let you use them either way. A lot of games will segregate them, and I mean there's really no reason for it. If I want to have a female hairstyle on my male character, I should be allowed to do that, and I like games that give you that option. Huh. Well, I have pretty short hair, but I'm going to go with long hair for this character, just because there's a lot more choices available. I particularly liked, I think it was that one, yeah. Face shape is fine. Eyes, I'm going to change the color. Huh. That makes him look a little bit evil. The current eyes are actually pretty decent, although there's a ton to choose from. Huh. That's not bad. They're kind of like intense looking. I'll just stick with what I've got. Can I change the color though? Details maybe. Ah, there we go. Eye color. So they're kind of purple now. My eyes are green. Sort of green-blue. So maybe that. I wish it wasn't so bright though. I wish I could lower the saturation a bit. That's just too light. That's actually probably better. And if you want to, you can actually give him a different colored eye. So obviously right eye or both eyes will be this one, and then the left eye that one. I'm not going to tweak any of that stuff. We'll keep those. The brows are probably okay. I just wish they were a little bit thicker. I've got pretty thick eyebrows. That's better, I think. Too round. I don't want to spend too much time in this because we're starting to get a little bit long on time already. That's probably fine right there. But I do want to show off character creation and obviously make a character that I like. And I'm big on character creation, as I know a lot of people are. I could spend hours in character creation. I think that's probably fine right there. I don't want to tweak too much. Yeah, I like it better default. His ears are covered, so I won't bother with that. Oh, you can lean that way. That's cool. How do I go to the next one? Oh, just, okay. Right, preset bodies. I'll tweak it myself, thanks. Stature. Height. Let's go a little bit taller. Unfortunately, it goes in increments, so you can't fine-tune this. But I think, let's see, 185 is 185 centimeters, I assume, is like 6'1.5", roughly. So I'll go with that. That's pretty close to my height. Weight, I like him where he is. I think might buff him up a little bit, but let's see. I could go more tan if I wanted to. The default's not terrible though. I'll leave the default. Okay, musculature. So you can really make your guy jacked if you want. I actually kind of like that. One of these, probably that one. Torso, you can adjust his torso shape if you choose. There's actually quite a few of these, so you can make him really awkward looking, really bulky. Completely up to you. It's actually very, very good, very deep character creation system. I think the standard one looks fine. That's just a little bit longer torso. I'll go with this one. Arms. That's just slightly thinner. Are those thinner and longer, maybe? Yeah, those are slightly longer. I have pretty long arms in real life. Actually, extremely long arms in real life. Let's go with those. Legs. You can give him like dinky little legs if you want, or like monster thighs. Really does not matter much to me. Most of this is going to be covered anyways. I think the default looks okay. Stance. So we got timid, which doesn't look that timid. If anything, I feel like timid would be leaning back. I think that's probably fine right there. And apparently the wider your feet are apart, the more macho you are. I'll leave it at the normal one. Okay, and then features. You can do scars. Do like one right across the face. Can I zoom in? Right stick. There we go. I don't know what kind of scars I want to do. Got freckles and stuff in there as well. I mean, you can really scratch up his arms if you want. Got both sides. You can be like that one teacher from Naruto who's got the scratch across his face. That one. I don't want him to be too scarred up, because we're just starting out our adventure. We haven't seen a lot of combat yet. Is that just a mole? I don't need a mole on my face. Let's just do... What was this one? Oh, mole on the chin. Let's do the arms. I think the arms are pretty cool. We'll go with those. No face scars, at least not yet. We are going to give him some facial hair, though. That's completely the wrong color, but we can fix that. Decent beards in this game. Actually, pretty decent beards. I don't know that I want a beard, but I want like some kind of stubble, maybe. Every once in a while I grow my beard out, but for the most part I usually am just kind of lazy about shaving. All kinds of mutton chops and stuff like that. I think the first one was the only real stubble, other than like an actual legit beard. I'll probably give my pawn a beard though. There we go, that's decent looking stubble. Okay, what kind of color do we want? Probably something like that. I need to change my actual hair color too. Makeup, color adjustment, don't want to do any of that. So let's see, hairstyle. Could go a little bit darker. That's a little bit too red for me. That's actually pretty damn close to my natural hair color, so let's go with that. I think that'll do it. I think that's our character right there. Let's zoom out. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Okay, so we'll confirm it. Lock it in. And let's go for it. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and end the episode right here. And next episode we're going to pick up right at the beginning of the actual storyline. You got kind of teased by that little cinematic sequence right before this. But we'll see what the dragon's up to next time. So really hope you guys enjoyed this game. I absolutely love it, and I'm hoping to do a full playthrough on it. Hopefully you guys are right there with me. As I said before, let me know if you're going to be playing alongside me. Let me know in the comments that you guys are and what your pawn's names are. I'll try to show some off, and when I get my pawn made, feel free to take him for a spin and you know, help him level up and get me some goodies. And yeah, if you have any suggestions for what my pawn should look like, let me know. But I've got a couple playthroughs on my PS3 one, and I have a pawn that I really like. I'm probably going to create one that's very reminiscent of him, unless you guys throw some awesome ideas at me, in which case I'll use those. But yeah, that's going to do it for today. So as always, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. Please feel free to share my videos however you guys see fit. And I will see you guys back here for part 2 of our Dragon's Dogma Dark Arisen Let's Play.